Yo, 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 what's going on, world? This is your homie and your host, IME TWEEZY, and we are back with another episode of SoulStreet in the cut. And tell them who we had pull up on TWEEZY today.
Yes, sir. Edward Kennedy.
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Chilling, man.
Mr. Kennedy.
The host of Kicking It with the Shits, also known as BEN DEESHIT, one half of the show Kicking It with the Shits on your ass. Here today,
that's what's up, Mr. BEN DEESHIT. Straight like that. What's going on? How your day been, brother?
Chilling, man. Been good.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for pulling up, man, and fucking with me today, man.
Yes, sir. I just appreciate you for even blessing me with your presence.
Hey, man, you know, it's all love, man. I've been watching you for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I love what you're doing, man. I love, man, what you got popping with your podcast, that Kicking It with the Shits. You feel me? You've been staying consistent, bro. You've been putting in the work, man. And I said, it's about that time, man. I give you a little bit of shine. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Man. So tell the people, man, where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised.
The bang on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another Jacksonvillian in the house. You feel what I'm saying? We deep in this bitch for sure.
Trying to make it happen for this great city of Jacksonville. You know, I always hear a lot of people say the city's cursed. It's Jacksonville. I got to move from here. And then they fuck around and move to Atlanta and shit.
Yeah.
Another Negro-filled city, but, you know, traffic jammed than a motherfucker.
Man, fuck the A, bro. I would never move to the A, bro. I could never, bro. That traffic is a whole nother beast, bro.
We're trying to build this city up, man. You know, it's a lot of greatness in this city.
It is. It is, man.
It's
a big little box. That's what I call this motherfucker. Yeah, it's big enough to where you ain't got to run into that motherfucker you don't like.
Yeah, man.
But it's small enough to where everybody knows some everybody.
Yes, sir.
For real, man.
It's a lot of talent here. It's just a lot of people either are, you know, afraid to drop it, you know, afraid of what people will say or think, or, you know.
Yeah, a lot of that crab pot, like you said, that crab pot mentality, you know what I mean? Or people jumping on the bandwagon when shit's sweet, you know what I mean? But when you really got to go through the grind and the grit, you know, ain't nobody trying to stick around and see the ugly. You know, they just want to see the pretty and all the glitter and glamour, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we on a totally different vibe with that shit. You know, we put in that work. We get results around here. You feel what I'm saying? Brand builders. You feel what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Real shit. So how long have you been into, you know, comedy? When did you know you wanted to really go at this shit and take comedy seriously?
2019. I had gotten a divorce from my second marriage, and I was digging into myself, trying to find myself, because I'm like, well, I'd only really, because I've been married twice, and I got married for the sanctity of my family, you know, to give my family what I didn't have growing up, you know, the father and the love that I didn't have growing up.
That's real. Respect.
I didn't really know what I wanted to be or who I am as a person.
Right.
And after my second marriage, I began to search myself, like, who in the fuck am I? You know what I mean? What do I bring to the table to make, you know, residual income?
Right.
Because that's what everybody's on in today's society.
You better be on it. If you want to do more than just survive, you better fucking be on it. You know what I mean?
Everybody's trying to make money. Everybody has a podcast. It's a million and one podcast out there. It's a million and one, you know, rappers and everybody that wants to be actors, and everybody's trying to get that big money, that big check. You know what I mean? So I sat back and thought, well, how can I get that big check? And I say, well, shit, a nigga been funny as a motherfucker damn near my whole life. I've been hearing since like the 6th grade. Boy, you funny as a motherfucker. You need your own show.
Right.
In that particular order. You funny as a motherfucker. You need your own show. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, well, maybe that's my purpose, to make motherfuckers laugh. You know what I mean? So
how does that make you feel in relation to like fulfillment? You actually can reach somebody and y'all can connect.
Well, I feel joy. You know, there's always a sense of joy to make someone erupt into laughter. It does my heart joy. When I used to sit at the table during dinner as a family in my marriages and make my family laugh, it did my heart joy, you know what I mean? And I know when I was in school, high school, college, whatever, I had that same type of vibe. So I know that everybody has an audience. You know, I don't really do it because I make myself laugh more than I make anybody else laugh. So
that's right. So, it's your joke.
Yeah,
so you automatically get that motherfucker.
So for me, I am who I am. I let my personality speak for itself because I'm rich in personality.
Right.
And I know that it will attract an audience. Like even when I go out, if I do the open mic stand up.
Right.
For me, if I make 1 to 2 people laugh in there, I've done my job.
It's a success.
I don't have to make the whole entire room laugh because normally when you're in that type of setting of an open mic night, most people don't come to see you directly.
Right.
So you don't have like a fan base already.
Right.
You're filling the room out basically to see who you can make laugh. You know,
that
it's a conversation.
Sense.
It's to me, it's like what pastors do when they sit and, you know, create a sermon.
That's a great way to put it and compare it.
Because they have to bring their personality and information to the forefront for about an hour.
Right.
To 30 minutes to keep the people intrigued. So I look at comedy in the same aspect.
That's deep. Like, I like that. That's dope.
It's really me being a pastor in a worldly sense.
So, okay, so let's stay right there. I'm glad you broke that down in that way because that was actually where my next question was headed. Who or what is a part of the inspiration behind your comedy?
Life.
Okay.
Life be lifing like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
This is real.
Life is very intriguing. It's absolutely hilarious. The good, the bad, the ugly. I've been through a lot of ugly, and when you go through a lot of ugly in life, you always have to look at the big picture, or otherwise you'll be crushed under the pressure of life. You know what I mean? So
this is real.
This
is facts.
I've always looked at that big picture when it came to life, and life is it's absolutely hilarious when you sit back and look at it. So, you know, you can never get writer's block.
What lessons have you learned? You know, what type of lesson have you learned that has made you work harder and to improve on your craft?
Everybody's not going to love you. Everybody's not going to love you. I've read the Bible back and forth. I've studied, and looking at Christ, man did tremendous, miraculous things, and people still hated that man. You know what I mean? He even said and quoted in the Bible that they hated me, they're going to hate you. You know what I mean? So
this is facts.
Everybody's not going to love you, but just keep working at your craft and doing what you're doing, because if it brings you joy, you know, like I said, because if we have categories for everything in life. Mm-hmm. In music, you have scat, rap, R&B.
Yeah.
You have categories for everything. So comedy is in that same aspect. You know, you have clean comedy, you have raunchy comedy, you have, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody has their space. So just keep going regardless of what people say, because all it takes is one person to like you and say, man, I fuck with you.
That's what's up, bro. That's deep. I fuck with that, bro.
As long as, because let's think about it. If you had one person in each city, in each town, in each you got a fan base.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
and that's what it's about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about the comments and everything you get. I love it. I love the feedback, good, bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? I respond to all of that shit. I treat it like a normal conversation. You know what I mean? So, I absolutely love all the feedback. Good, bad. Bring your fucking shit. I take your fucking bullets. I take your fucking bullets. Give it to me.
I know that's right. Real shit, man. So who has been an inspiration to you in relation of comedians? Who have you watched and whose style have you like, you know what? I might take a little piece of that and a little piece of this.
Comedians that I've studied before I actually went out to do stand-up was Deion Cole, Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, and
Deion Cole, Mike Epps, Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle. And Tony Roberts.
Ooh, boy, that's a heavy hitter list.
And so with all of these guys, I think they kind of catered to my personality. Like Tony Roberts is sporadic and kind of all over the place. Love his energy. He's very high energy. Deion Cole is very chill, nonchalant. He knows how to tell a good story and mix it with some raunchy shit, with some intelligent shit. Dave Chappelle is very political. He'll give you a deep conversation at times. Sometimes he don't even, he may bring 2 to 3 minutes worth of funny. His whole entire set may not be funny, but you may get 2 to 3 minutes here and there. It's very, he's very much like a leader in the comedy field.
Oh, most definitely. A pioneer, for sure. Much love.
Kevin Hart, he's on a family base level. You know, he keeps a lot of his comedy on a family and friends level when it comes to comedy. And Mike Epps caters to my retarded side. So those are the guys that I studied when it came to.
I appreciate that. I like how you broke that down too and gave, a little piece of the characteristic from each comedian.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Tell everybody your socials. Where can they see you, contact you, look at your videos? Tell them where they can get at you at, man.
Y'all can find me at Facebook, Edward Kennedy. Look for the Kicking It With The Shits logo. You all can find me on Instagram at Ben DeeShit. That's BENDEE _D
Don't worry about it. I put it down there in the credits on the bottom of the screen. You just look at the bottom of the screen and then go right there. He got it.
Shits. You can find me on YouTube at Kicking It With The Shits. Pull up at KIWDS. Look for the Kicking It With The Shits logo. And you'll find us there.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow.
Please do.
Help us run these numbers up. This man is doing numbers, man, right now, man. The Brand Builders Network can attribute and validate, man. Right now, he's doing tens of thousands of views. You feel what I'm saying? We checked his YouTube page right now. He's got a couple hundred subscribers. Let's help run him up, get him over 1K, y'all. Straight up, man.
Let's
heard it
make
first.
The city of Jacksonville great with great talent,
That part.
Because that's the other thing I'm about, I'm not just on that support me because I'm black and I'm from your city. No, it actually has to be funny. It has to make sense. It has to, intrigue the people. So check it out and let us know what you think. Like I said, I love that feedback. Give me everything you got. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So we've touched bases on the origins. You know what I mean? We've touched bases on the comedian and the comedy. Let's talk a little bit about your actual podcast, Kicking It With the Shits. You feel me? Let's talk about the personality and the host, Ben Deeshit. Ooh, I love your podcast, man. It is so entertaining.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. It's one thing because I think I'm funny. It's one thing for me to think I'm funny, but it's another when people actually appreciate who you are and your personality.
For sure.
It's a beauty. I love it all, man. I appreciate that.
So how long have you been doing the show? When did you first start it?
I started also in 2019 as well. We started in the car. I came up with the concept of the show, basically sitting back saying, you know, I need to separate myself from what everybody else is doing. Everybody else likes to bring a guest, a high-profile guest on the show. I feel like I got enough juice to keep this motherfucker cracking for an hour to 30 minutes. So I came up with multiple segments of the show, and the name and everything has it's a play on words. Ben D, because I've been the shit, you know, Ben Deeshit. And shit is normally a Middle Eastern last name, and they actually use the SHIT spelling of it and everything. So, that's why I have like a Middle Eastern accent in the beginning.
Yeah, I picked that up too. Yeah, I love it, bro. That sounds like I love it, bro.
Yeah, so
y'all be clowning on set, man.
It's to me, it's just a beautiful, eclectic, ignorant mash of my personality, from my comedy to my feelings on the day-to-day life. Just my experience in life, the political side.
You dibble and dabble in a little bit of everything.
I like to throw everything out there, sports, just everything, the art and creativity at the end of the show with the off the dome and shit.
The off the dome, man. I love it.
I love that aspect. I love that segment of the show. My boy hitting us with the freestyle, and the beats just be coming to me just wide the fuck open, and I thank God for it to just be pouring it into me like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you as well, man. It's different. It's a different flavor.
Yeah, man.
You know, you're not following the normal format and doing the traditional type shit.
Yeah.
So that's really what caught my eye and made me really start paying attention to you. And from the beginning when, you know, we had a conversation, you know what I mean, over a year ago at this point, you know, and you, hey, man, you know, I got this situation. I'm trying to, you know, really get this moving. I'm ready to, you know, invest and do this the right way, get the right look. You feel me? And we planned it out. You had the blueprint. We brought it to life, and you've been soaring ever since, bro.
I knew what I wanted, man. I knew the vision that I wanted, and like I said, I definitely wanted to separate myself from the pack. And it's so fucking beautiful. Every time I look at each show, every time I'm writing each show, every time I'm preparing it, you know, it's such a beautiful fucking masterpiece to me. Like, I can't help but to say, you know, like, this shit gonna get their motherfucking ass right here.
You doing it, bro.
Like, each conversation, whether it's ignorant or, you know, intelligent, it's so fucking beautiful.
Real shit, bro.
I love it.
I appreciate it, man.
I definitely enjoy putting my time into that craft, you know, and I hope that it does what it's supposed to do.
Most definitely. Just keep on doing what you keep on doing what you doing, and it's automatic.
This shit ain't
it's gonna happen.
You feel me? This shit ain't gonna motherfucking stop.
So, do you have any upcoming projects that you want to let the world know about at this time, or you trying to keep everything under wraps right now? We top secret and.
Well, I'm currently I got about 2 or 3 stand-ups that I'm getting ready to do.
Okay.
But you know, I'm a regular blue-collar working nigga right now. I work 2 jobs. I'm a hard-working nigga. I ain't in the entertainment business right now. I'm trying to get into that motherfucker. So
yes, sir.
I got to build up days for that type of shit, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So they got to get them vacay days, and then I'm gonna take them days and set a couple dates aside to perform and do some 5-minute things. I got another 20-minute set written that I'm trying to perfect right now.
Okay, hell yeah. So, hey, man, we gonna stay on the lookout, and so
yes,
we'll be able to talk about that, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you my review on, you feel me, what you had to say. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Once again, please tell everybody who slid through to come and fuck with IME TWEEZY on SoulStreet in the cut.
Edward Kennedy, the host of Kicking It With the Shits, Ben DEESHIT, and I'm kicking it here with my nigga Tony Tweezy, and we leave you with love, peace, and SoulStreet in the cut.